Good morning, you beautiful people. My name's Paul. Welcome to the channel. And if you want to see Morris' fat face making a fool of itself, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Well, it's Thursday the 9th. I think it's about the 9th. Yeah, the 9th. 9th of January. I'm currently sat just outside Goole at a storage yard where Auto Trail, the motorhome company that I moved for, they store a load of vehicles. That's why I haven't got a front camera on, because obviously it's a storage facility. They're just moving vehicles around, trying to get the ones that I want, trying to dig them out. Yeah, it's not far away now. Yeah, they're all boxed in, so you had to move about 24 vehicles to get to mine. And then we're going to South Wales. We're going to Llanelli in South Wales. It's 271 miles according to the sat nav from where I am. It's a 5 hours and 20-minute drive. Obviously I'm going to need to take a break at some point through there, because obviously I can't do that in one hit, because I can only do 4.5 hours. I've already done about 40 minutes to get here. I stopped at Hartshead More Services last night and took on here this morning. I've been here now that's part of an hour. Just moving the van out now, so it ain't going to be long. Yeah, this week, it's been a weird week really. If you follow me on social media, Instagram and Facebook, links in the description, you'll have seen that I had a bit of a weird one on yesterday, or an unusual one yesterday. My truck was in for service, so rather than sitting around waiting for him to service it, which it was a major service, oil change, filter change, etc., etc., be about 4 hours work. Rather than just sitting around twiddling my thumbs reading books and that, I jumped in a different truck and I went and did a job from Manchester down this pokey little side street, tight little reverse into a school, for a porter cabin, or one of these modular buildings. Like I say, you'll have seen the photo on social media if you've been there. I had a step frame trailer on because the unit was high, so it had to be low down on the trailer. If that makes sense. So the step frame had to be opened up to actually fit it on. So it was opened up about probably 3 meters. So getting out of the site, it was tight getting in. Getting out of the site was ridiculous. I had pretty much 3 points of contact with the vehicle. Very, very close. The cabin itself was very close to taking the gate post out on this side. I had a car to start with. I had a car right in front of me, which I had to squeeze past. Got squeezed past that. I had a small garden wall, and then the far left-hand corner. Then obviously swinging out. That was very close to taking the other gate post out. It was a nightmare to get out, and then I had to get across Manchester to Ellesmere Port, and it was easy after that. But it's been a while since I've done anything like that, so it was a nice change, nice break. What else have I done this week? Not a great deal. Tractors mainly. I did a couple of motorhomes Monday. I went down. Where did I go? Obviously, I pulled out of Ayard at Chesterfield. Went to. I thought I whistled then. I went to Grimsby and loaded. I had one for Great Yarmouth. Should have vlogged that really. I don't know if I've done that before actually. Anyway, I went to Great Yarmouth and then I went on to Upminster. I went to Basildon and reloaded. I loaded a single tractor and 2 pallets, because the pallets were dualies, wheels. Some of the tractors that we move have got extended axles, and then they have a pallet with 2 extra wheels on that get bolted on after it's been moved. Otherwise, it's too wide for us to move as it is. They went to Southampton. Dumped them in Southampton docks when I eventually got there, because the M27 was shut. That was fun going through Southampton town. with a slightly wide load. Back to Basildon, reloaded 3 tractors to our yard at Runcorn yesterday. Tipped them in our yard. They'll be going on to Ireland, but apparently the dock in Ireland is full, so we're just storing them at our place at Runcorn. And then, like I say, I went and did the Manchester to Ellesmere port job. Left there last night after I got my truck back, and heart said more, as I said, for the evening. That's it, we're all caught up. Yeah, that's pretty much it for now. So I'm going to get these loaded when he eventually gives me the shout. I don't know why he's moving them around now, because he's still not got... Don't know, I might go have another word with him. But, yeah, so I will catch up with you once I hit the road. And you should have seen a bit of time lapse. I was having a mess about with settings on the camera. Oh, excuse me. I was having a mess about with settings on the camera. With a for videoing at night. We'll see what it comes out like. I intend in this week's vlog, reasonably fairly short vlog. It's Thursday, so I've only got today and tomorrow. I don't intend working Saturday. I want to get home. So I will do you a cab tour at some point. I have to have a clean up first. Clean up and tidy up. So a cab tour, and I'm going to try and show you how we use, or the straps that we use, what they call over wheel straps, for securing the loads. I'm going to have a look at, see if I can film that. I don't know how I'm going to do that yet. I may hold off on that and wait until I get a tripod. I might, I don't know. Well, I don't know, we'll figure it out. But yeah, stay tuned. Keep watching. Because I've a bit of an I was going to say an announcement. But that'd be pointless telling you as an announcement, because by the time you watch this on Sunday, you'll have already seen the live vlog that I was going to announce that I put out yesterday. Oh man, do I back myself into corners. Yeah, forget what I just said. Right guys, leave you to it. Take care and I'll speak to you soon. Bye for now. Hi guys. What time are we on now? Well, last time I spoke to you it was 20 past 8. It's now 5 past 9. That's not too bad, I suppose. Shy of an hour and a half. They don't start well 7:30. I got in at 8:30, something like that. Only about 10 minutes after I last spoke to you. So now we're heading for South Wales. South West Wales. Oh, I said it with a Cockney accent. I don't know. So I think the plan is get back on the 62, which is what you can see over the field there. Go westbound 62, one junction onto the M18, M18 round to the M1, M1 down to the A42. You're very welcome, love. Rude people. A42, M42 onto the M5. Strensham services onto the M50. Down the 50 all the way down the 449 to the M4. Turn right, bish bash bosh. Keep going. End up in Clynelly. Easy, innit? Really? The company Auto Trail is it's an umbrella company. They have their own brand of vehicle, but they also own several other manufacturers. One of them being a company called Roller Team. So you might see Roller Team motorhomes knocking around, and Pegaso is another one, and I've got one of each behind me. The Pegaso vans, they're an absolute nightmare. They're a weird design. In fact, I'll put a photograph up. know, maybe a couple of photos if I can find them off Google. Yeah, the wheels. Well, the driving position to start with, you've got about a good 12 inches between the driver's seat and the door. So to see out of the window as you're loading them on the ramps, you've got to half sit off the seats, and so the steering wheel's right over here somewhere. It's weird. If they're automatics, it's not too bad, but if you've got a clutch, it's really awkward to drive. Like I say, when you're half sat out the seat, and even when you've got your head out the window, you can't actually see the front wheel, because when you're driving up the ramps and onto the trailer, you watch the front wheel and you run a line with the front wheel, but you can't physically see it. You know, you literally have to be half hanging out the window to physically see the wheel, and then you can't reach the controls to actually physically drive the truck, the van. They're just an awful thing to drive. Awful. So putting them on, it's not pleasant. I don't enjoy putting them on. There's a lot of stopping, getting out and checking, you know, physically looking. Rackler! I had one of them on yesterday, New Holland. I drove them on yesterday. Oh, somebody's dropped some bricks. Yeah, it always happens when you're not vlogging, when you're not filming, not recording. I come off a motorway yesterday, the M6. M6? Yeah, it's the M6. Come off the M6 to come off to go into Lim's truck stop for a break, and as I come up the slip, there was obviously I got to the roundabout at the top, and there was scaffolding wagon, a rigid, laid on its side. He's obviously gone round the corner, round the roundabout a little bit quicker than he should have done. He's laid it over and drops all his scaff planks and poles, all of it, grass embankment. Hopefully everything was okay. Everybody was okay. He didn't seem to be affecting traffic much either, which is also a bonus. But all you new drivers, it just goes to show, doesn't it, that you drive to the conditions of 1, the road, 2, the load. If you've got a load that's high at the top, heavy at the top, you know, high settlement and balance, you just got to take your time on roundabouts and that, and bends and corners, and just take it easy. But that trailer I had on yesterday was a bit weird. It's not weird, I've driven them before. Well, I've pulled them before. It's been a while since I've pulled that kind of trailer, so it was weird compared with the one I've got behind me, in the sense that of the 3 axles that it had, the front axle actually lifts up under its own doing when there's no weight on it, which makes it, when you go around a roundabout or a corner, makes the trailer cut in a lot quicker, so you've got to go wider. Bearing in mind that this trailer that I normally pull, and I've been pulling for the last 2 years, has a rear steer, so I can cut in really, really tight, and the back end of the trailer will steer out. Needless to say, I clipped a few curbs yesterday when I first started driving that thing, when it was short. Ironically, I didn't clip a curb at all when it was long. Oh man, that was good fun, good fun. So this is my first proper vlog after the festive season. Yeah, I know I'm a little bit late to the party, and hoping you all had a really good Christmas and all that festive stuff. As you may or may not know, I tried to work a lot of it. I had Christmas Day, Boxing Day, Christmas Day, Christmas Day, Boxing Day, that's the one, and New Year's Day off. I worked the Sunday, Monday, Tuesday before Christmas. I had the Friday off as well. I broke up Christmas Eve night when I finished. I was supposed to be working a Saturday, Sunday between Christmas and New Year, but that fell through. So I went back into work on the Monday, did Monday and a half day Tuesday, home for New Year's Eve. And that Focus is going to come across, isn't it? He's going to want to come across here. There we go. Jerk. Yeah, I was home New Year's Eve, went back into work on Thursday. I worked Thursday, Friday, and then well, I run back in on Saturday last week. Yeah, that was a bit of a mess up, was that. I had motorhomes down to southwest Wales, southwest England, down to well, I finished in Axbridge, which is Bristol way on, that way on. I've been down to Wellington, which is a bit further down. I come back up to Axbridge, and then I rang in the office and asked what we're doing. I was told I had to go to Basildon for tractors, to take the tractors across, and if I wanted I could tip them on Saturday. Well, I questioned whether they were going to be open by the time I got there, and I was told yes, because I wasn't going to get there till about 4:30, 5 o'clock. You need to get out that outside lane, young man, because you're in the third lane of a motorway. I flashed you once. Yeah, so anyway, I left down Somerset, Bristol way, heading off towards Basildon. Spoke to another one of our drivers, asked him the question whether they were open or not, and he said the same as me. He thinks they were shut early on a Friday. So I rang the office again. I says, just, humour me. I says, please just ring them up, because it's a long way to go empty for nothing. Anyway, they rung me back. No, sorry, they sent me a text message about 10 minutes later. Confirmation that it's open till 6. That'll do me. So off for Tootles. Took a break at Memory Services, I think it was. Yeah. Stopped at Membry. Had a break, got some fuel. Gets over to Basildon. 2 minutes past 5. I pulls up outside the locked gate. All locked up, all in darkness. Nobody around. Spoke to the security, which is just around the corner, to the main factory, because this is a loading yard that we go to. So I went to the main security, spoke to them. He said, "Nah, I went ages ago, mate." Spoke to our office, told them. He said, "Well, you can sit around till morning then if you want. Load it morning and go back to your yard and then deliver on Monday." I said, "Nope." I said, "Because they don't load on a Saturday." So I ended up running from there, Basildon, up to Birchanger Services. Spent a night there. Well, I fell out with a foreign truck driver when he got there. So I parked in the middle of nowhere. He pulled in with his fridge, parked right next to me. The parking area is virtually empty. There's no need for him to park next to me. And he was there for the night. So I very kindly asked him to move elsewhere. I know he's got to have his fridge running and all that lot. And had it been busy and it was the only space available, I have no problem with that. Well, I have a problem with it, but I keep that problem to myself. The guy, like I said, the guy's got a job to do. But the service area was empty. He didn't need to park right next to me, and it really wound me up. Anyway, so he kindly moved on. He moved elsewhere. But then obviously I did a thorough check of my truck the following morning when I got up, on Saturday morning when I got up to go home. So I got home, about 3 hours back, parked up, went home. Scared the wife because she weren't expecting me back until Saturday tea time. She weren't expecting me home so early, so she panicked thinking somebody would break in the house at like 7 o'clock in the morning. about 7:30. Sorry, missus. Bless her. So yeah, all in all, that Basildon was just a total waste of time. But hey, I got my hours in. Made up some of the hours that I lost over Christmas, because I've lost quite a few hours over Christmas. Had I have booked the time off like a lot of the lads have done, put holidays in, I'd have got minimum 10 hours. Well, I'd have got 10 hours pay. Whereas Christmas Eve, I think I did about 5 hours. Probably not even that. 3-4 hours, something like that. Not a lot. Same on New Year's Eve, didn't do a right lot. So I'm down on my hours quite considerably over the Christmas period. And obviously down on hours means down on bank balance, doesn't it? Hey ho, still alive. So I think I'll leave you for now, and I will turtle on for a bit further, and I'll catch up and give you a bit of an update of where I am, and have a chat to you about the truck driver chain letter that I started. If you've not seen the vlog already, go check it out. Link will be over there somewhere. And then if I remember, I'll quickly follow on with a second link for a video from truck driver Haley. All will become apparent. If you watch my vlog, it'll become apparent why I'm putting Haley's link on. Oh, I'm going to try and shut me out, aren't you? Yeah, so I'll leave you to it. Beard stroke, I'll catch you soon, guys. Speak to you in a bit. Bye for now. Hello, guys. Welcome back. Well, it's 11:30 now. I don't feel like I've got anywhere. I'm only on the 42. I stopped for fuel at Tipshaw Services because I was low. Had a 15-minute break after that because I needed one. On the working time and all that good stuff. Like I say, I just don't feel like I've made any progress. I need to get my butt in gear, like, because I've got to be down there by 4:30. Satnav's giving me an ETA of 2:55. I need a half-hour break to reset my driving time. But now it's just a weird one today. It's weird. I need a shave, itching. So, over the last couple of weeks, there's a bit of I don't know what you want to call it, a bit of controversy. No, that's the wrong word. I don't know what you call it, but one of the YouTube vloggers has handed his notice in and left his job. For those of you who don't know, that's Luke Senior HGV. Before Christmas he handed his notice in, and he finished on Christmas Eve with the company he was with. The guy was getting a lot of stick because he didn't have another job to go to. He'd just had enough. He'd asked his boss several times for changes to be made. Go watch his channel and he'll explain himself. And his boss has basically turned around and said no. So Luke's giving him an option, you know, basically, you're going to give him no choice but to leave then. So he's left. But people are giving him stick because he's walked out of his job without a job to go to. Well, quite frankly, what's it got to do with anybody but Luke and his missus? You know, why are you giving the guy stick? You know, he knows his financial situation. It's not like he's going to be able to go sign on because he left his job. So he can't go sign on and claim benefits. He can't do that. You know, he's got to have, I don't know how it works now, but I know you walk out of your job, I'm pretty damn positive you've got to have a certain length of time before you can claim. So it's not like he's going to go sponging off the state government. And then another vlog that I watched of his, he explained he doesn't need the money. He doesn't need to work. Apparently their lass, she's self-employed and she's doing really well, and she can cover the bills easily. So he doesn't need to work. I have no doubt with the amount of subscribers he's got a reasonable income from YouTube. But at the end of the day, as I said, it's got nothing to do with anybody but Luke and his missus. So the guys that are getting arsey with him and getting quite rude, guy's coming across. Yeah, those of you, if you watch my channel and you're one of the ones that are arsey with Luke, grow up. Grow up, leave the guy alone. Yes, he's put himself in the public eye, as I have, as everybody is that's on YouTube. But we don't do it to get crap off you lot. Or rephrase that. Don't do it to get crap off some of you lot. So yeah, just give a guy a break. Accident on to the side. Oh, he's been turned round. Yeah, just a little bit more on Luke. He got himself another job very quickly. When he announced what company he went to, he was going to, I cringed because I know a couple of their ex-drivers, and I know they didn't have a good time there. And he lasted 2 days, and he left. Again, he's got his own reasons for doing so. Again, he's been attacked for it. You know, I just don't understand it. I really don't. I don't know if people do it for fun, just to make themselves feel better when they're having a go at somebody else. I don't know. I really don't know. But Luke, if you do watch this, mate, screw the haters. Do what's best for you and your wife, girlfriend, whatever she is, and those kids of yours. Just do what's right for you, mate. So right, when I've had my little rant, I'll tootle on a bit for myself. In fact, to tell you what, I haven't filmed it yet, but I will film it in a bit. While I'm on this bit, I'll take you for a tour around the cab. Obviously, it's pre-recorded, or it will be recorded because obviously I'm driving. Take care, guys. Enjoy the little video. I'll catch you in a bit. Bye for now. Hi guys. Oh, there we go. Put that one on. Yeah, cab tour. I will say right now, this is the end of the day that you're watching, and I've just followed into the services. So I'm going to go grab a coffee with him. Well, I'm not having a coffee because I don't like coffee. But anyway, so there we go. I'll stick link up there, whatever, somewhere. There'll be a card. If you don't already know what it is. But yeah, cab tour. So I've got a Scania R450, as you probably already know. It's a next gen, so it's I don't know how close that is. I don't know, but yeah, it's a pretty good truck to be fair. I'll just fire the ignition up and show you a bit of the front. Let's have a look at the front. So I can see. That's the display. You can see my driving times. That's all I've got left. Top driving time there. 45 minutes left for today. That's all I've got left. Yeah, there's all sorts. I've got my hair down because I always sit it down. I'm going to turn it off because you don't need to see all that gumph. So what else have we got for you? That's my TomTom. That's what I use. I use a 620 Go Professional, I think it is. I think that's what it is. I don't know. Leather steering wheel, nice and posh. All the controls, which you probably can't see, it's a bit dark. We've got door locks, windows, four ways, electrics. The two outside, you know, the curb mirror and the front bumper mirror. Heated mirror switch, light switch, which looks pretty cool. There's three options on there. So you've got your side lights as normal, your main lights, and also automatic, so it comes on when it feels like it. And then in front of that, I say the light's pretty poor, I do apologise. There is fog lights, only rear fog light, adjustable. You know, height level, and then you've got mid spots, high spots, and working lights at the rear. It's just walking down now, so I'll pick this up shortly. Hi guys. Yeah, well, it's a nice brew. What a nice chap. What a lovely chap. But anyhow, let's get some light on the subject. Maximum. We'll carry on, shall we? So we've done the driver's bit. Oh, we didn't do the steering wheel, did we? Let's have a look. Steering wheel, as I think I mentioned, it was a leather wrap steering wheel. We've got cruise control, controls, blah blah blah. Controls for the instrument panel. Yeah, can't think what it's called then. Can't think what it's called. Above the good old CB. Yes, people do still use CBs. I don't remember how to turn this on. It's where I use it. There we go. CB. Used for when we do escort work. We've got ID lights, which are the ones on the front. In the front grille, on the front, what's it called? Sun visor. And then we've got the strobe light switch. Tachograph. Tacho's out because I'm not working. And then let me turn main lights off. And we'll turn that one off. There we go. Oh, looking that pretty. It's pretty. That's not factory fit. Let's get some lights back on. I'll have it back on maximum. Oh, I want that one on. There we go. If you can see, it's just. I don't know if you can see it. Can we get it in? Yeah, we can. There you go. LED tape. So I just bunged some LED tape in there and I bunged a length across the top there. That's quite cool. Manual sunroof. Unfortunately it's a manual sunroof. But it is. Manual sunroof. In this locker, very little. First aid kit, baby wipes, spare hat, bin bags, super glue for some reason. Don't know why we've got super glue. Oh. Note to self, don't hit your camera with the cupboard door. Middle cupboard, we've got a teppanyaki grill, which I keep talking to you guys that I will cook something on. And I've got a normal dry goods, tin food, Uncle Ben's rice, mushy peas. Don't know why I've got a tin of mushy peas. I've got a tin of mushy peas. Oh, new potatoes. They're lush. Yeah, just stuff. I don't carry a full size gas stove, cassette stove. Mine's a little pocket stove, and then in the back here, the gas bottle. This little camping stove takes up much less space, and that's that cupboard. This cupboard, not a lot. Spare bottles of water and my cereal. I've got Cheerios this week. We've got pockets across here which don't have a lot in it. That's fabric cleaner. It is Chrome Super Fabric Cleaner. Does exactly what it says on the tin. It says. This is an old helmet. And you got Gloria the trucker. It's Gloria. After the video later on in the normal, after this later on, which I've already recorded, I explain why I've got Gloria on there. But yeah, so in that one's boring. It's just my wash kit. In there I've got my kit bag, clean clothes. In here, catch it before it falls. It's my microwave, so it doesn't fit in normal. So I've just got foam. It's just my microwave. Pull the plug out, plug it in. I'll show you where the power inverter is in a second. Put that back together. So I've just got the foam just to stop it from rattling and bouncing around. Not like that. Not like that. 1 second. Trap that in there like that. Job done. We've got map reading light. That's quite cool. Pillars. What's a pillar? The light board. All that is a canvas print that my friends at Have It Personalised had done for me. Link in the description. It's just on a piece of 9mm MDF. The piece of MDF come from B&Q. I think it's something like 1200mm by, what's that going to be, 500? 400 maybe? I don't know, but it's exactly what size it came, just wrapped, stapled on. And then I fabricated up this over bracket with a piece of L bracket, a bit of angle, a couple of brackets to fit around the back, and then it's got LEDs shining up on the image, and then it's got another set of LEDs on the back shining towards the back of the cab. So that's that. That's a bracket I made with a GoPro mount. We've got charging point. Let's put this light on. Charging point. This is my hotspot, my Wi-Fi hotspot. Spare empty carrier bags that I use for rubbish. And you've got some controls over here. I have absolutely no idea what they are because I've never used them. Well, that's lights. Turn not lights off behind me. Yeah, well, yeah, never used them. Spare pillow that I use when I'm watching telly. Scania cap. Waterproof jacket. Oh, that's a spare. Oh, stupid thing keeps turning off. That's a spare insert for the piece that I have in the windscreen. We've got leather cleaner because the seats are leather. Up there's also a dimmer. If you look, you can turn it down and dim it. So I can dim that. That also dims that up there. It's all wired in together. And my high vis. And then we've got some more light on. There we go. We've got a leather air ride seat for the driver. And then to the side, excuse the rubbish bag. And the other side is it's a full leather seat, but it's not air ride, it's fixed. Down there, oh, let's go down. Let's try and keep out the light. That bar there is a height stick. That's what I use to measure the height of the loads. I will do a video on that, and I'll show you that in working at some point. Those of you are bright-eyed will have noticed that my shoes are in the cab. I don't wear my shoes in my cab, but if I leave them on the step they get wet when it's raining. So I bring them in. And I put them on microfiber towels. New bottle of chrome. You can't beat chrome polish and stuff. I absolutely adore the stuff. Chrome embellish. This is for my car. It's a new one for my new bottle for car. So it's just in there for now, and it'll go in my kit bag and it'll go home with me. So, not that. On here we've got air duster. It's an air blower, just for blowing shit. And then we've got the infotainment system, as Scania call it. It's not a bad system, to be honest. It's just had an upgrade done as well, so an update on the software on it, so it's a lot better than it was. But it's touchscreen, does all Bluetooth audio and all that good stuff. Night heaters on, blowing away nicely, keeping me nice and warm. We do have, if you look down here, there are red footlights. Let's turn that off. Can't do that. Let's turn that one off. The red footlights come down to the door pockets. They're factory fitted, so they're, I think they might call them mood lights, I'm not sure. But they're pretty cool, they all look nice, I'll tie them with the ones on the roof. All sorts of junk and stuff, and medication for my dodgy knee, which is still giving me crap. Humber Bridge tag, squirty juice, we spoke about that before in a video, and a detailing brush, just for detailing. Funny enough that. Microphone, my plug-in microphone that I use when I'm chatting to you guys. This charger's not normally there, but I use it for charging my cameras. And then we've got a cradle, which is fitted by the company. This isn't supplied by the company, it's what I put in, and I just use it for charging my phone. Monitor. The monitor there is a, let's see if I can turn it on. I don't know, I'll take it to warm up, but you'll see it. I'm sure you'll see it in the video. You see it in the videos. You can see that, but it's a blind spot camera. You can go through. Let me think of it. I'm trying not to move it. I have no idea what that one is. No idea what that one is. Ah, we've got a quad camera. Well, that's on the side. It shows you don't pass on your side. Brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant. I absolutely love that bit. What else we got? We've got. It's supposed to be an ashtray. It's a Scania ashtray, but I use it. You can see in it. I've got little packets of salt. You know when you borrow them from Burger King and McDonald's and the places like. I store them in that. We've got a drawer with other bits of cabling, knives and cutlery. For you drivers and you new drivers out there, you've got to buy yourself one of these. In the army we call it a KFS, which is a knife, fork, spoon, and it's all held together. You don't lose them. Brilliant. Only a couple of quid. Sharp knife. Keep a sheath on it so you don't get cut. All important. Mini keys for Derek the Dirty Diesel. So that's that cupboard. This one, paperwork. Oh, it's got my brewer kit in there and beard oil. Stop the beard from itching. And then we've got junk drawer, which I keep my bottles of water in that I'm using. I've got some mug shots in there, my kettle. I use a low wattage kettle. In the side locker, behind that seat in that side locker, there is a 2000 watt power inverter, which is what I use for powering the microwave, the teppanyaki and my kettle, laptop when I'm using it. And then this one is my fridge. Now, my fridge needs cleaning out. I cleaned my fridge out last week, but you ready for this because it's pretty minging. I'm going to do it after I finish this. See that? That's lovely, isn't it? That's fantastic. Well, I've got some pork there, look. Some pork leg steaks. Never had them before, but what I do know is they bleed. So that's my job after I finish this video, is to clean that out because that is disgusting. And I think, ladies and gentlemen, that about sums up cab tour. Apart from what's in my door pockets, but you don't really need to see what's in my door pockets, do you? You want to see what's in my door pockets? There's my door pockets. I've got a bottle of Chrome Blink, which is the same as pink, but it's blue, so it's blue, pink, Blink. And another bottle of Embellish. I absolutely adore Embellish. Embellish is brilliant stuff. It's great for paintwork, it's great for windows. And then I've got Cherry Blast. With my fat ass I'll be able to move on. What we got? Is it cherry? Oh, very berry. It's very berry. Well, it's chrome, it's an air freshener, smelly. Good stuff. And I've got my tooth right down there because I can see what you're not looking. I've got a pair of gloves in there, you know, warm gloves. Toothbrush and toothpaste, because I brush my teeth when I'm doing my walk around check in the morning. And I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's about it. Obviously I'm not going to open my curtains and show you what's on there. I've got the same, let me put that away. That tablet is what I use for watching telly on a night and stream films and stuff. But the quilted mat is not standard, obviously. I have got a dash mat the same. You can see a bit of it there. Oh well, that comes up on camera. And then I did have the full floor mat all the way through, but I'll swing it back to me. Yeah, I did have the full floor mat, but to be honest, I got fed up with one. It was moving all the time because it's only a cheap version. It kept sliding, and it was really cheesing me off. And also, it's cold. It never seems to warm up. So you get up in the morning, get out of bed with no socks on, obviously, unless you're weird and go to bed with your socks on. I find that very weird, but anyway. So yeah, you put your feet on some mats and your feet are cold, and I just got fed up with it. It looked good, but not practical in my view. So I sold them to one of the lads at work. I lost a bit of money on them, but I've had them in 12 months, so I'm happy. So that's it, guys. That's cab tour done. If you've seen anything that I didn't explain, ask the question, and I'll try my best to explain. I don't think I've missed anything. No, I think that's about it. So I'll hand you back to me. Bye, guys. Hi, guys. Welcome back. Wow. Well, it's 20 past 3 now. I've got 4.5 miles to go. It's been through a heck of a storm, rainstorm, between Cardiff and Port Talbot. Really, really bad. Really heavy rains. People driving with their rain lights on. So yeah, it wasn't very pleasant. Until I got the truck washed yesterday. Total pointless that one, wasn't it? So I had half an hour break on the A40. I pulled into a lay-by there. Had half an hour break. Quick look on Facebook, and a little bit shocked. Spoke about Luke quitting his job. I'm going to name names, but another one of the road legends has handed his notice in and finishes tomorrow at his job. Must be something in the water. Don't know. Strange. So I said in the cab tour video, I'd explain about the hippo. Well, if you remember back just before Christmas, I had a pal of mine, the tone deaf trucker, Paul. He sang you a song, and I'm coming out with it, like it or not, mister, because you really did accelerate hard then. Yeah, Paul mentioned, he said he's been asked by the Wittering trucker, Paul or Gloria, no matter what you call me. Well, I used to be nicknamed, I still am nicknamed by some people. Yeah, Wednesday. The hell with that? There's quite a few people that still know me by the nickname Gloria. I got nicknamed after the character from Madagascar. The character being the hippo. Obviously, being a big guy, like, you know. Anyway, and it stuck. So there's a few lads around the trucking community that know me as Gloria. So when I had the curtains made for the truck, I decided to have Gloria embroidered on the curtains. So she's up there on the one I showed you. She's on the pelmet, and she's on both the tie backs, holding the curtains back. Yeah, Jim Bradley's to blame for that. So if you watch this, Jim, it's all your fault. The name's stuck. Gunnery class. You might not remember. I remember. Gunnery class. Oh. Super tired today for some strange reason. I don't know why. Well, we did the 1,000 sub giveaway. Keep banging on about this now. It's starting to really annoy me. I'm sure your guys are going to get getting fed up with it. But we did the 1,000 sub giveaway live draw Christmas Eve. Was it Christmas Eve? Yeah, I think it was. And we drew out a name. I've still not heard from that person. I've made many attempts to get in touch with him. So now, as you're watching this, the live draw last night will have been a redraw as part of that live. Sorry, the live feed last night will have been a redraw as part of that feed. I just got fed up with waiting now. I did say I'd leave it a week, and it's been a couple of weeks, so I think I've been fair in that. Oh, you guys tell me, let me know in the comments if I've been fair or whether I should have just waited longer. But I personally think I waited long enough. So hopefully, well, definitely by the time you watch this on Sunday morning, there will have been a redraw, and we'll have had a new winner, and hopefully that person gets in touch. It's been a bit of a nightmare, really, to be honest. The whole 1,000 subs, the giveaway thing. Wife asked me if I'd do it again for 2,000 subs when we get there, if we get there. be presumptuous, that, innit? But if we get to 2,000 subs, will I do it again? And I said probably not. I'll do giveaways every now and then when I get things to give away. But I think for the 2,000 subs, well, I like watching a lot of eating challenges on Facebook and YouTube, sorry. There's two channels I watch a lot of, well, three actually. Two of them are competitive eaters. They compete in, it's normally volume challenges that they do. One's called Beard Meets Food. It's a guy called Adam from Leeds. And there's a young lass, that sounds really condescending, doesn't it? There's a young girl called Leah Shutkiva. She's the world's best female competitive eater. And then another it's a pair of guys over in America, they're called a Bell Life. And they all do stupid things, but they all do eating challenges, and one of the things they do is spicy food. So I said to the missus, I'll do a spicy food challenge when we hit the 2,000 subs. Yeah, if you don't know, there's a few spicy food eating challenges around. There's a Pakwi one chip challenge, which is stupidly expensive. One nacho chip, and it's about 40 quid. Then there's a death nut challenge. There's Satan's tongue. There's all sorts. So yeah, I reckon I'll go at that. I'll give you the choice of which one we actually do when we get closer to that 2,000. But I won't do another giveaway for it. I simply can't be bothered to. Well, that sounds really naughty, really rude. But I simply can't be. I don't have the time to chase people. So that's what we'll do. So we're coming up on the dealership now. The dealership's on the right hand side. I think I've been in here before. I know the launch of this channel started here. It's the one where I'm filming from the back of the cab. It points down to the back of the trailer and I pull out of here. It's that one. And I was parked about here when I set off. So here I am again with the seatbelt on for now because my microphone's attached to it. Now that I'm here, I have to go onto the app, which is that one. I have to book in to say that I've arrived. Confirm arrival. Confirmed. So that's it for now. All I've got to do is a little job of taking them off. Oh, that stupid frigging Pegasus on it. Right, guys and girls, I think it might be dark by the time I don't know, it might not be. Well, I'll certainly catch up with you again tonight. I'm gonna vlog in tomorrow because there's not been a lot for you today. And we will, I'll pick up with you in a bit. So, speak to you soon. Bye for now. Good morning, guys. Friday morning. It's 4:15 in the morning. Just pulling out of Lee Delamar. Lee Delamar eastbound services. Been here for the night. If you're not following my social media, why not? But if you are, you'll already know I met a celebrity last night. Coming down the M4 from Clonelly last night, and it's very pretty, all lit up. Trucks coming behind me, catching me up, overtakes me. The green MAN. So I jumped onto Instagram, found a photograph, cross-referenced registration plate numbers. Sure enough, Mr. Scott Andrews had just passed me. You don't know Scott? Scott's a vlogger, been around for a couple of years, doing really, really well, exceptionally well. Anyway, he overtook me, I overtook him, and then a bit later on he overtook me again, and then I'd already had it in my mind that I was stopping at Lee Delamar last night, and sure enough, he indicated a pulled in himself, so I thought, he's stopping for a break. Anyway, he was stopping for the night. He had the night here, so he stopped overnight as well. We had a natter, had a cup of coffee, bought a man a brew. In fact, well, you'll know in the vlog that earlier in the vlog when I did the cab tour, you'll saw that I did actually mention him, but I blocked it out because I wanted to wait until now to announce who it was. Sorry, I sound really husky. I'm a bit croaky this morning. Anyway, I'm pleased to inform the fridge is all cleaned out, because that was disgusting, wasn't it? Absolutely minging, but now I can do about that. It's one of them things, isn't it? So if that grossed anybody out, all you vegans and veggies out there, well, tough. Soz and all that. So, anyway. Flippin' heck. Right, so I tipped it clearly yesterday afternoon. No job on my phone when I cleared that job off, so I had no idea where I was going. So I pulled out of there. Nobody answered the phone in the office, which is nothing new. Well, nothing new lately anyway. They're pretty ridiculous for it. Sent them a message, text message, just said I'm in South Wales, South West Wales. Got an empty trailer and no destination to go with it. Pulled into Swansea West services, intended to just chill out and wait for them to contact me. I'm sick to death of chasing them. And eventually a job came through. I'm running it from Clonelly all the way to Harwich, empty. If I remember to do it, for those of you who don't understand the road network in the UK, I'll put a screenshot on the screen, obviously, with a couple of drop pins. It shows you the distance. It's about 293 mile, I think it is, door to door. Just shy of 6 hours driving, just to go pick up a truck. And I'm going up to Chesterfield with the truck, and then, well, to be honest, I'll have no driving time left by the time I get up there. So that'll be me done today, and I'm going home. So I'm going to disappear for now. That Mr. just flashed me across. Thank you very much, sir. I'm going to disappear for now because obviously it's dark and I've got to have this light on above me. And it's very distracting. So I might do a bit of dark time lapse. Yeah, why not? Bit of dark time lapse, nice chunky music, and I'll see you when I get to Harwich. And we'll have a chat about strapping loads down. See you in a bit, guys. Bye for now. been pretty uneventful. As you've just seen, I left Lee Delamar at about 20 past 4. About proper Yorkshire, that wasn't it? It's about 20 past 4. About 20 past 4 this morning I left there. That's when I was speaking to you last. I'm now just approaching Harwich. A mile and a half to go. Yeah, so I went straight across the M4, up the M25, A12. Missed the junction for the A120. I was in my own little world and just drove straight past it. So I ended up having to come off at the next junction and come back down the A12 onto the A120, and here we are. Here we are. Let's say not far to go. A little bit tired today. After gassing with Scott. Oh, that's one of ours here, look. Ah, that's Andy Terry, I think. I don't know what it is actually. Whoa! Mr. Terry. There's a bit bright them lights, aren't they? Yeah, after chatting with Scott last night, got into the cab later than I was expecting. Well, later than I was hoping to be in bed, shall we say. I should have been in bed before I even got back in the wagon. So I ended up finished the recording for the cab tour, as you've already seen earlier in this video. And then I got a bowl of cereal. I had a bowl of cereal for my tea last night. The intention is to go into the docks now. I've only got one chassis to pick up. I'm going to put that on. I'm going to do a bit of filming while I'm doing it. I might do some loading footage. We'll see what I get. See how many people's on the dock actually, see how many lads are loading. And then I'm going to show you how we use our wheel straps, the variation of wheel straps that we use. I'm going to show you that. And then I'm going to take a 45-minute break because I'm low on driving time, and that's when I'll clean my fridge out because it's got to be done today. It's minging. It's disgusting. It is disgusting. My throat's sore. Next I'm coming down with something. Doing loads and loads of construction here. Every time I come it's changed. I'll swing back round to the left here and park up. And then I have to go into the office, give them reference numbers, and then they should give me a set of keys. So here we are. So yeah, Harwich docks. So I'll disappear for now, and I'll oh, pardon me. Hopefully I'll get back to you when I'm loaded. Loading, should I say. So I'll speak to you soon. Bye for now. Right guys. First thing I'm going to do is put a chock in. The straps we use, I've got 2 hooks. Well, 3 hooks. Really? Show you this if I can. I don't know if I'm gonna, how much to show. You've got a normal end hook, then you've got a sleeve that slides up and down. It's open sleeve. Then there's another floating hook, and then obviously you've got a hook on the ratchet. Well, the idea is that put the fixed hook on the outside of the vehicle, Try and get it as close to the tyre as you can, and then without any twists. The idea is to put the grippy side against the tyre, obviously. Up over the top. And then one thing you'll find you do when you first start doing it is you start ratcheting down, but it'll still be slack in that end. So me personally, I put my hand on the top of the wheel. Obviously you can't see it. Put my hand on the top of the wheel, and then I pull all the slack out. I pulled all the slack out of that front end. And then you get the floating hook. And again, try and keep the twists out of what's going over the wheel. You see, put that in as close as you can. Make sure it's, well, these tyres are so wide it's not a major problem, but try and centralise the strap. Just double check it, make sure there's no kinks, no twists. Onto a hook and pull. Now I have got a twist here. They've just been manufactured wrong in my opinion. But cinch it up a little bit. Roll it, tuck it. And this is where being a big guy comes in handy, because I can put all this body weight into tightening these up. Top tip when you're doing this, to get them really super tight, bend your knees, throw your body weight into it, last second push up with your legs, and you get a last little nick. Not quite seated properly. There we go, double check that there, make sure it's locked in, and that's absolutely solid. That ain't going to move anywhere. So I'll take it to the other wheel and we'll do it again, and I'll show you again. Shunter just pulled in, making a lot of noise. The same deal, obviously now I'm going to pull it the other way. Well, I do apologise, you know, it's a right shot on my backside, didn't it? So, fixed end, tucked in as close to the wheel as you can. Over the top, pull out the slack. Floating hook. Get in as close to the wheel as you can. Out the slack again, another twist. Cinch it up. Roll up your slack, give yourself some loose so you've got something to pull in when you tighten it. And tighten it up. Now going this way, I just use the leg power. Use the quads for that. Nice and tight again, look. So I'll just show you exactly what we've done. So it's hooked in there, nice and. I could have probably got a hole, maybe a hole close, so you don't necessarily need it. And the protection's over the top. The protection, I don't understand what it's there for, but maybe just to stop it slipping off the top. Hooked in close and tightened up there. Same with that. If you noticed also that I've pulled towards the centre on both, so I've pulled inwards. This is a long chassis, so there's a possibility of it twisting. Unlikely, but it's possible. But it is a long chassis, 6x4. So that's it. That's all there is to it. There is another method that I use, which I'll show you at another time. It's called a barrel hitch. And that's it. So speak to you soon. Bye. Oh wow. We're loaded. Oh. I really don't feel too clever today. Really don't. But hey ho, I'll be a true little soldier and carry on. I ain't got that far to go. So actually we'll put it in sat nav before we set off. This is going to Chesterfield. Well, it's not even Chesterfield. Oh, shush. It's not even Chesterfield, it's a place called Homewood, which is where it's just around the corner from the truck stop at junction 29 on the M1. It's just around the other side of, yeah, it's near that. It's near the truck stop anyway, at 29. I know where I'm going, so I'm only putting it in sat nav for timings and travel, you know, any traffic, anything like that. Road closures and such like. I've got 46 minutes left on drive, so I'm going to get down the road a little bit, use that at least half an hour of that. 214 miles. No, it's not, because I ain't going that way. It's trying to get me to go back down to the M25 and straight up the M1. I'm not doing that on a Friday, not a chance. I'll be going up the M11. Let me think about it this way. No, what? No, I won't. I will be going up the. Well, I'll be leaving Harwich on the A120. Pick up the A12, head north up towards Ipswich to Copdock interchange. Pick up the A14, across the A14. It's a pain. I can't get under that bridge. The 14'6" bridge I can't get under. I was going to go up the A1 to Worksop, the A57 there, cut back through Worksop, and it'll bring me out at junction 30 M1. Don't know, we'll reevaluate, we'll have a think. I might just stay at 14 actually, go to junction 9 on the M1 and then go up that way. Yeah, that's what I'll do, straight across the 14. It's pretty good now they've got the new section open, it's not bad at all. So, well, you should have just seen the wheel straps that we use. It's pretty self-explanatory really. But if you've never used them before, I guess if you've seen this now, you'll jump straight into it, won't you? It won't be a drama for you. So, like I said, there is another system, another way of strapping down, which is called a barrel hitch. Well, we call it a barrel hitch. I don't even know if that's its proper name, but it just uses a standard open-ended strap, hook on one end, open-ended on the other, and a normal ratchet. But I'll show you that at another time, because I use that quite regular when I'm on the motorhomes. Oh man, I'm full of it. We'll go through the border check. I have asked a couple of times now, 2 different people, if I'm okay to film in here, and as long as I'm not in a restricted zone, I'm fine. And I'm not in a restricted zone unless I go on the other side of the railway lines, which is to my left now, and I don't ever do that. Well, I think I've done it twice, and that was with somebody else, you know, one of the port staff, one of the dock staff, to go collect a vehicle that was still on the dockside, and brought it, you know, drove it back and loaded it onto my truck. On this side, so I think that's the only times I've been across. I've never took the truck across there. I was going to film actually loading, but I was going to do it with a couple of different cameras, a couple of different angles and all that good stuff, make it nice and pretty for you. But memory on the dash cameras a little bit low, because some idiot left it running when he was filming time lapse. So I've got enough memory now. I'm gonna end the vlog shortly anyway. I'm gonna park up at Morrison's just around the corner here and go grab something for breakfast, and I'll end the vlog there for the day. I have no idea what that is. I've said it before, I don't know what it is. I've just driven through, but it obviously emits some kind of radio frequency, because when I'm listening to the digital radio, it knocks off the signal. It shuts the signal down. Strange. I don't know. It's quite daunting when you come in here, because there's like very little signage on where you need to go and all these lines and stuff. And I think first time I came in, I ended up going that way to my left now, which is actually overnight parking. That's where we park overnight. Obviously it costs pennies to park there. Yeah, I think we might have an account here now. I'm not sure. I'll have to check that. But, I've got a little escape ticket. I'll get stamped after. Ticket look. Ah, it's a big guy. He's a good lad, this one. How you doing, pal? You alright? Yeah. Cheers, mate. Not bad. Good Christmas and all that festive
Sorry?
You have a good Christmas and all that good stuff?
I hate it.
I'm not a fan. I volunteer to work most of it.
I'm not a Christian. I don't go to church.
Yeah, I'm saying on that.
And I don't believe in God.
I'm on the fence on that one. I'm agnostic.
I'm not.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, how can I believe in someone that's responsible for more wars and killing the people than any other thing in the world?
I totally get you. I totally get you.
I ain't got kids. I ain't got a missus.
Yeah.
I'd rather go fishing on Christmas Day.
Yeah, I can really, I can go with that one.
I got invited round my sisters. Do you know all your nieces are coming round? I said that's a perfect reason not
to go.
They went, why? I said, look, you lot are all going to be happy. Well, it's Christmas. So I'm going to be sitting there looking at me watching. Can
I go home and get some drink?
I said, so it's better off. Oh, but we'll miss you. I'll tell you what. I'll take a photo and show it to him.
I'm not happy though.
Oh, always happy here, mate.
Catch you later, pal. Oh man, I guess I've got a bit of editing to do there, haven't I? All you Christians out there and believers and all that stuff, I apologise, that's that guy's opinion. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. Yeah, I've got a bit of bleeping to do there. Bless him. Good lad, I always have a crack with him. So anyway, I'm going to leave the vlog. So if you've liked what you've seen, if you've made it this way, I appreciate that. If you've made it all the way to the end, I do appreciate it. So I'm going to leave the vlog now. If you want to see more of this fat face and the trucking stuff that I do, please, if you've not done so already, head over and hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that notification bell and you'll get notified every time I upload. I do upload. I try my very, very best to upload every single Sunday at 10 AM. Occasional weeks I don't manage it for whatever reason. I'm trying. I really am trying my best to do it every single week for you guys. So thanks for watching. While I go around this very tight little roundabout. Thanks for riding along with me. I'm going to let this car go because he won't fucking stop. Go on, go on, go on. Go on. Jesus, man, how many times do I have to tell him to go on? Because I'm going on that curve there. Well, yeah, so thanks a lot for riding along with me. I do appreciate the time you spend spending with me, if that makes sense. And ladies and gentlemen, I'll catch you next week on the next vlog. Cheers guys, speak to you later. Bye bye for now.